So it's that time of the week again, and it's time for another episode of the O Show. Let's get started. So the O's bounced back to winning ways on Saturday with a 2-1 win over Brackley Town. Let's have a look at the action from Saturday's win at St James's Park.
Oh, that's a loose header and a burst of pace, and they could be away here, and they are through. Here's the chance. Oh, and it's a good stop, but it's pressure still. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick on the edge of the box, and a possible booking too. The loose ball up as that's played forward. Ling
he's in trouble.
Got himself into a tangle. Now it's a chance. Across it comes, and it's 1-0.
That's poor defending.
And Lovu scores. Yeah.
Very poor.
Ling opened the door, and the infight was just too irresistible, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's opened the door.
That's well played from Maguire Drew. Maguire Drew across one, challenge, down it goes. That's a penalty kick. A little bit of individuality there, a bit of flair, and suddenly Orient have a penalty. Is this a way back for Leyton Orient? Up comes Bont. Saved it!
Oh, it's a good save.
That's a good save.
It's a good save. You can't say it was a...
Holders Brackley keeping a grip on the trophy at the moment. Well, that's a good ball. Across it comes, and it's 1-1! Out of the blue, it's Matt Harold, and it's 1-1.
It's the first time he's got him behind him, Andy. Decent ball across, tap in for Matt Harold. Game on.
Deep one, that's the keeper's ball. Is it? No, it's not, and it's a header! And it's in the back of the net.
Decent ball in.
And it's 2-1 to Leyton Orient. Great header, that one.
Feels good to say semi-finalist of the FA Trophy, doesn't it? Now, we've got a great episode in store for you today, as we're going to be catching up with Josh Coulson and James Dayton. But first, we've got Justin Edinburgh waiting for us just over there. Let's go and see how he's been getting on. So here we are with the head coach, Justin Edinburgh. Justin, thank you very much for joining.
You're welcome.
How have we been?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we played Brackley Town on Saturday. It was good to bounce back with that 2-1 win, wasn't it?
It was. I think in terms of performance, you know, for the first hour, very disappointing. I certainly was looking for a far greater reaction from the second half at Maidenhead, and the disappointing result. Not to get that was frustrating, but you know, it's getting to that time of the season where the games are becoming more pressurised, more intense. So to not get the reaction was disappointing, but to end the way we did, and to win the game, we're looking to use that to kick on from here on in. So, you know, there's disappointments, but there was some positives to come out of it as well.
Yeah, one big positive that a lot of fans have taken is the impressive performance from the substitutes, the likes of Josh Coulson, who hasn't played for a while and looked really bright when he came on. Jordan Maguire-Drew looked sharp. That must have been good for you as a manager to see that.
Yeah, very encouraging. I think that the positive for me is that, you know, slowly but surely we're starting to get a full squad to become available for selection, and I think what that does as well is that will certainly increase competition for places, and that's not players taking their foot off the gas or becoming complacent, but it's just a natural thing sometimes when you haven't got that real competitive competition for your place. You can sometimes, you know, find your form does just drop a little bit, and I would put my finger on that, being that we haven't perhaps had enough competition for places over these last few weeks, but with that coming back into place now, I certainly feel the positive of having a full strength squad to pick from. Certainly the competition is certainly going to give us that real boost going into the end of the season.
Yeah, because as we approach full fit squad, when our semi-finalists in the FA Trophy as well, which is a positive. And we've drawn Telford in the semi-final. We'll be playing them twice. It's a fixture you're looking forward to?
Well, absolutely. I think I've stated from the off that it's a competition that I feel that we're capable of winning, and one that our mindset was that we were going to try and win it. So yeah, I'm delighted to have got through to the semi-final. You know, it's another opposition from the Conference North, and so we're aware of what that holds. We've played Blythe and Brackley now, give us tough games and tough encounters, so no different against Telford. But look forward to that, but we've got some real important fixtures prior to that, so we move that to the one side now, and the most important game now is the Havant one.
I was going to say, is we're back in league action on Saturday, and nearer the bottom of the table Havant, but it's going to be another hard game, isn't it?
Well, I've always said that any game in this division is difficult on its own merits. It's a bizarre season for me, because you normally there'll be one or two teams cut adrift at the top and battling it out, where you've probably got 5, 6, even probably 7 that think they might have an outside chance of winning it. And at the bottom, you know, there's no one really getting cut adrift. There's no one losing week in, week out. Having to be fighting for points as much as we need them. But you know, we've got to go there. We've got to have a better mindset. We've got to start the game quicker. We've got to go and impose ourselves. And you know, we've got to start winning football matches now.
And we're halfway through the week at the time of this interview now. We saw Josh Coulson come back on Saturday. Could the likes of James Dayton and Josh Cromer be in contention for Saturday's game?
No, I think that will come too soon for both of them. But they're getting increasingly closer all the time. So that's a real positive. I would imagine that they would both be ready for next Saturday's game. But you know, other than that, we've obviously Jamie Turley's back in. He obviously missed the weekend with a slight groin strain. He's trained this week. Josh had no reactions. Big Marv obviously, you know, had the nose injury, but he's got a mask for that to wear now. So you know, but Dates and Josh just a little bit too soon, but certainly I would envisage that both of them will come into contention for next week.
Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to Saturday, and best
too.
of luck, Justin. Thanks for joining us.
Much.
Now we're actually going to find out a little bit more about our opponents, Havant and Waterlooville, in some more depth. Here we go. Some interesting stuff there on Saturday's opposition. I'm looking forward to the game. But first, we've got a couple of first teamers waiting for us in the boot room. Let's go catch up with them and see how they're getting on.
So whenever you're ready, Oliver Buck.
Find the glasses down here. So being around the training ground with the lads as well, we've had some signings come in, you know, in your positions. What's it like having that competition, knowing that you've got to come back to?
Yeah, do. Well, it's not very nice, really, if I'm honest. Obviously, people come in your positions, you've worked your off all season, and obviously players are coming in and they're playing in front of you, and now you've got to think, like, are they going to get back in? So if I'm honest, I think it's a bit of a question. I ain't really happy with the question.
Fair enough.
I think it's bull, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
So...
I can't not laugh. It's just a shit topic, man. Topic to ask me to interview on.
We had that set up, man.
You were so good.
I couldn't not swear.
Yeah, you can't not swear.
You've got to beep it out. Oh my god. I'm waiting for this.
Are we good?
What episode are we on?
28.
28!
Is it 29? I think. 29 then.
28 episodes too many, isn't it?
Oh!
Wait, I tune in everyone, so
Every week? Good to hear.
Yeah.
Show what we're going to do now.
We literally start it again.
Oh, has the camera stopped rolling? So here we are with Josh Coulson and James Dayton. Boys, thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good, thanks.
It's nice to be involved again.
Yeah, nice to be in front of the camera again, and you know, Al asking us to be involved and stuff.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
not forget about
Not
that.
forget about us,
Does he forget you if you're out for a while?
Oh,
Does not care about you one
just leaves you in that.
The fans still care.
Right.
Let me the fans still care.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's no worries. So you're both getting back towards that first team. You know, you're both recovered from your injuries now, I guess.
Yeah. Obviously, I come on against Brackley.
Brackley
so
Town.
West Brackley.
Brackley Town.
1-0 down, obviously 1-2-1. Happy days.
Are you claiming that one for you?
No.
Super Joshi Coulson. Whoa.
No. Matty obviously got a good equaliser. He come on and Jordan done really well. So set up Haps at the back post. Good day for me. All around, yeah.
And then how did it feel to finally be at that?
It's good.
Out there
It's good just to be involved. And forgot, like I said to Maka when he picked me up, I was like, I don't even know what I've got to bring for the game. I forgot. 7 weeks, you forget.
And dates, how's training been for you? How close to you?
Yeah, I'm
starting 11.
Yeah, well, starting 11. Obviously, I'm not too sure, but back involved in the squad. Yeah, like I should be back involved at the weekend or over the next 3 games, and then obviously, hopefully for the foreseeable to the end of the season. But yeah, it's been a good journey really for me. Quite quicker than what everyone expected.
Because that's the same for both of you, though, isn't it? You were supposed to be 12 weeks. How long you were end of the season? Weren't really?
Yeah, supposedly.
Good healers, aren't we, mate?
Yeah. Young. Fresh. Good healers. Might not look it, but yeah.
Are we going to give any credit to Keats and the team?
No.
No.
Yeah, we've got to.
Yeah.
He's obviously very good at his job, and the rest of the medical staff, you know, that put in the hard work for us, yeah.
And you said there, dates about how it's been an interesting journey for you. What is it like, kind of being at training every day, having to welcome that rehabilitation? You know, I'm guessing you're not running out on the pitch with the rest of the lads. How tough can that be at times?
Very tough. I think eventually you get out to run, and it's like, how good is it?
I feel like a little child
Yeah.
again. Just to put your boots back on.
Yeah, just to put your boots back on is like massive. But I just think I've had obviously a previous like long-term injury, and I just think like if you just take it week at a time, and you sort of set mini goals, and if I get to that, I get to that, you know, you just eventually you obviously end up getting there. So that's good.
And what's it like with the rest of the lads around the training ground and their characters? It must help.
It's good because obviously we spend a lot of time here, mornings, have your breakfast together and that. So it's good. The change rooms does pick you up.
Yeah.
I think for me, being out at the same time as dates has helped me mentally.
So are you like in rehab together?
Yeah, so Keats will put on sessions and
Silly
sessions. A lot of sessions.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing similar stuff so we can help each other, push each other. I think that helps. I think that goes a long way. We had Marv with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we wound Marv up a lot. Well, dates weren't. Marv up a lot.
How is Marv in his nose? How's he looking?
Oh, no, terrible. No, he's coming on alright actually.
Yeah. Has he got a mask on in training?
He's got Joe's nice mask on.
He has, yeah.
It's like Zorro.
Nice. Nice. Because we're coming up to kind of the crunch time in the season now. It's quite a lot of games left now. What with the ones we're adding on all the time from the cup wins. But you must be looking forward to getting stuck in, no?
Yeah, you miss it.
Yeah.
Just watching's so hard. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's the hardest thing.
Especially when you want to be out there contributing, influencing other people and change the game, but you're just sat there watching. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being involved and see what happens.
Nice. And thank you very much for joining us today,
right,
then, guys.
Are you alright now?
I'm alright now.
Good boy.
I'm alright now. Sure, the outtakes will be seen. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and best of luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And that's all on this week's episode of the O's Show. Thank you very much for watching, and a massive thank you to Josh Coulson and James Dayton for joining us, as well as Justin Edinburgh. And I'll see you at Havant on Saturday. Up the O's!